Heel warm skoot. Repair the damage. What? Into what you said. Hoor jy die attitude wat sy bysit. Sorry Taliakie. Huh? Ja, ek draai nog die controller kry om weer te werk. Ek het. Nee, ek dink net nie hy staan nie. Ja, daar is daai. Ja, hallo Harry. Right trigger en
Repair. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Waar is die gebreekte gebou? Ek moes iewers deur 'n plek gehad het.
Good as new. Repair. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Ja, wat kan line? Marbury.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Dango.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Fashionista extraordinaire something. Iemand is die. Ja. Traditional stoel. What the fuck is that? Your current claims and offerings are displayed with the photos. Oh, okay. Let's start. The relevance. Seker baie. Yeah, this weak as fuck clothing. Ek sê dit. Kan ons so 5. Waar. Ons kort geld.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you?
Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more
Kijk
battle
eens even
worthy
op hier.
items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Up here also you can find things.
Why can't I take that clothing shirt? You must be looking.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Yeah.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
You need to fucking die.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Whoa.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time there.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
We ain't gonna get to the fucking castle, and you fucking know that. Because that motherfucker's probably gonna ambush us somewhere. Ryan Khanya.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arno.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Access the map. Select the Hogwarts map on the bottom. Ik weet nog steeds niet wie zijn brouwer met een fucking slag heeft.
Nog te slapen ben ik nog te krijgen. Teleportbureau.
Nog een slaapje op naar
Op zo'n hondjes.
What jullie shit for fucking babies bro. You have received an owl post. Nou, waar de fuck is dat moest? Oh, I'm sick. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket. We found the trinket.
Je found your condoms.
Yeah.
Appears I won't be going up there.
Just push. Kijk voor die fucking pakken. Ik weet niet of daar weinig aan is. Ik weet niet of dat niet. Oh, ik zit fucking aan de kant.
Waar, ja, dat is het.
Over die trap ook, ja.
Nee, kom weer terug. Dan mag ik gewoon het verhaal zo. Het zou het verhaal gewoon.
Dan is over die trap ook, is het?
Ik denk zo. Ja.
Oké, baba. Snake. Man. Open the fucking door.
Ik ook niet zo sorry.
Maybe. Tyrion. Sorry. Yes, also no. I've not been here.
Oh.
Fence against the dark arts tower. My bruise on speed.
Sure.
Oh, hello, Owen.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
I ain't getting it, bro. Let's see, yes, I answer.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
Let's fucking go,
It
bro.
leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Kijk, wat zo pad. Nou gaat ons leer wat ons broomstiek. Dat jy nou choke. Om deze met hetzelfde gaan dan.
I should come back to this another time.
You think? Hardloop, maar hardloop. Slaat voor klas.
Oi, can you help me?
With what?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff scheme. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Yes, sorry.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful! Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
What's the bush? Very crocodile.
No, I know time too.
Ja.
Weiter.
En wat is wat? Ah, ik weet niet wat ons kijken.
Ja.
Nee bro, fucking yes. Ik heb zijn klas gaan niet normaal. Professional, ik heb zijn fucking cash niet gehad. Maar dat is een eraf op, staat.
Oh. Dat is een mij.
Niet normaal.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Dat lijkt een heel groot net.
Ja, yes. Hallo, ik het.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments.
Yes,
As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Some kind soul help me.
Crossed ones zit. Ja, ik fight zit ons gedaan, net.
Ja.
Kom eens gaan pussy praten. Moe. Ja.
Maar zie ik jou nog weer van.
Ik gloei.
Toen.
Ja, ik like die third person talking. Waar zal dat weer? Nope.
Kan maken, mensen die camera een beetje het liefst terug kon schieten te meer.
Meer man
Allemaal
niet.
mensen kon zien.
Ja. Oh. Ik heb er wel veel gezien, maar dat is wel. Terug wel.
Lumos.
Nee, niet daarin.
Accio.
Hap je daarin.
Levioso.
Hap je daarin. Wat zijn er? Dat ik goed wijs. Dat was geen wat je goed van de review.
Lumos.
Ah, is je.
Potato.
Ah, potato.
Als potato.
Levioso.
Oh, is Levioso. Als je dan een keer goed kan viewen, kan ik doen dat we dat zien. Geen uitzien. What's up, Hotshot? Ja, ga je nou wees. Ik heb met goed Google. Rebellion. right D-pad on the controller. Adding D-pad. Pata yun na.
Wait, wait. Yeah, that's near spell.
Revelio.
No. Mas vanaf dit. Heb ik al vooral gaan push.
Protego.
Wat ek party toe nie is, ja, ek push hulle nie. Fuck off.
Ready for another round?
Ja,
I
ek
think
het
so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Ons kan fucking solo doen.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
Gee hulle met 2 braas, ek wil 2 braas opvolg. 3 braas
Apologies in
hier.
advance.
Julle is van 3 verskillende huise. Hoe staan ek aan hulle kant? Break through the violet shield with force spells like summoning, charm, accio. Target lock lets you track enemies without aiming, use. Okay. Struck. Okay.
Accio. Leviosa better than that.
We'll push.
Accio. Leviosa.
Take a winner.
Accio.
Good eye. Oh, yes. Oh,
There goes
cool.
Accio. Leviosa. Luminous. Leviosa. Luminous.
Kan jou op opspoken man.
Luminous. 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 Leviosa. Come on. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio.
Ja, ik kan niet in het pushen. Oké. Nu draait het. Zo. Nou.
Accio.
I don't have use. Okay. Kom maar, gaan jullie ook doen.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna rest
man.
for a bit.
Very well.
They go
We'll be
fucking
waiting when
second
you're
up.
ready.
Je weet reg om want ek gaan vir jou fucked up gooi. Jy het gesien hoe lyk jy fucking reiser. Hoekom nou push moet ek nou vir die fucking god se hemel kyk? Push bladsy. Ek weet nie. Kom hier kom, ek wil nie.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready to redeem yourself?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Iewers gaan hy julle push solo.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Accio.
What the fucking...
Lumos.
Yeah.
Potato. There goes my one. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. 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 Stupefy. Stupefy. You're better than that. Potato. Stupefy. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Accio.
I tried, I won't. I'll be fucking... You fucking used.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Kom jou kont.
Accio.
Don't far away now.
Levioso. Potato. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Kan je altijd fucking goed doen, man? Fucking doen. Yes!
Care to go again?
Hoe kom je goed mix, weet ik niet.
I'll give it another go.
Kom maar gaan die op dit.
Glad to hear it.
Really goed.
Levioso.
Hoe is dat een permanent spot? Ik heb het gezien.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Blijf ik hierin.
Lumos. Potato.
Kan je terugpoetsen als je op
Stupid. Levioso. Lumos. Lumos. Levioso.
draai. Maar ik wil het alleen poets. Probeer meer veel
Care to go
bandage.
again?
Ja. Let's go.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Jullie jongens gaan niet slapen vanavond.
Potato. Lumos.
Dit is net.
Levioso. Lumos. Lumos.
Jammer.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Repair.
Wat wil je repair?
Accio. Lumos. Potato.
Ja.
Lumos. 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 Stupefy. There goes my way. Accio. Levioso.
Je morse poes. Het volgt mij neer, je dom. Een morse poes.
Lumos. Potato. Lumos. Stupid. Stupid.
Ja, Aish. Kijk, denk wel zitten strak.
Nou, denk potato.
Care
Ja.
to go again?
Nou,
I'll give it another go.
Potato.
Glad to hear it.
En dan hulle stoepen gooi, want as jy hulle stoepen gooi, dan poes ek jou daar. Dis wat ek ook gedink het.
Potato.
Well, attack die fucking...
Loose. Stupid. Leviosa. Stupid one. Lumos. Lumos. Stupid. Lumos. Potato. Stupid one. Lumos.
Ah, kon nie.
Stupid. Stupid one. Lumos.
Yeah, bro.
Lumos.
I got you.
Lumos. Stupid. Lumos. Lumos.
Yeah.
Stupid. Potato. Lumos. Lumos.
Hou op fucking poes. Rechtop kan je doen, mos.
Lumos.
Hij fucking bone.
Lumos. Lumos.
Hij fucking bone.
Lumos. Lumos.
Hij wil niet goed gooien. Je kan draaien en poesen. Ja, dat doen. En die controller druk ook net elke derde keer die knop weer op.
I'll give it another
Maar
go.
ik kan er nou poesen,
Glad
ik
to
kan niet
hear
uit.
it.
Nou, 3 uur later is nog steeds niet.
nou, dan doen we net een race.
Potato. Lumos.
Dan niet altijd veel van
Lumos.
Maar ik hoor het als die vrouw niet kan stoppen op.
Lumos.
En dan wil je altijd fucking doen.
Lumos.
Lumos en Maas op poes, bro.
Lumos. 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 Stupefy. Potato. You're better than that. Stupefy. Stupefy. Lumos. Potato. Stupefy. There goes my weight.
Anthony.
Ja. Ik ben nou achtergekomen, is net
Care to
waar.
go again?
Het is net waar ik op het teken.
Ja.
En ik heb het echt weet, ik toch seconden.
Nee, ja.
I'll give it another
Dat ik
go.
al dan zo lang kan
Glad to hear
verliezen.
it.
Zodra wordt om klaar komen, maar dan is het 3 strikes. Ja, moet ik maar even weer terug.
Potato. Stupid. Lumos. Stupid. Stupid.
Hij ben niet.
Potato.
Wat goed is waar.
Stupid. Potato. Stupid. Stupid.
Wat harder.
You're better than that. Potato.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Actually, I might come back later.
Suit yourself. I'll be around when you're ready.
Revelio.
Only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
No.
Zenobia Nook, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones?
I don't
Little
open the
balls,
stones.
like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Ever written a story on the terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Dat hij bietjie boor daai. Nou waar jy in die vloer pas en skrik op die wind.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Goed, I'm a first year, fifth year.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Yes.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Daai klink na lonely kind. Hardloop is goed bezig. Letterlijk.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There's a flying page, Baba.
Just know it.
Yeah. Is nog geen. Oh, focus switch lock. Aha. Daar is het weer. Waar is die push chest? Ik kijk maar niet zo kak aan. Ek voel mos nie Zenobia se stones gaan kry nie. Wat serieus? Dis die minste van my worry. Ek moet daai fucking professor Ekens assignment. Daarvoor gaan ek seker nou mense moet gaan fucking choke. Yeah, bro is glitching in his mouth pussy. Kiggy. Pathetic. Ze kijkt van mij, ze kan gewoon niet goed. Come right, woman.
Accio.
Woman's broken.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Lumos.
Leviosa! Next time, perhaps!
Protego!
Go.
Leviosa!
Keep trying!
No, something like this.
dit alles oor
Oké, nou moet ons eers kyk is. Ek jou dan sterretjie
Lumos.
Wat is daai sit hier nou?
Accio.
That's it!
Levioso. Reparo.
Nicely done!
Net kaksels.
Levioso.
Fijn. Thanks. Nee man.
Levioso.
Nee man.
You'll get it!
Levioso.
Yeah.
Accio.
Excellent form!
Als of ek dit ooit gaan doen.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Kan ek anders fight?
Assignment's all finished.
Maar ek terug na die put toe gaan. Ja. Ek terug na die put toe gaan. Motherfuck. Now I just steal all of them. What's that?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Hij mensen ook iets op de kap die de namens
Yes. Ah, he's fire. En wat is useless nou weer geweest? Daai en is Lumos.
Oh ja. Klik op die fire.
Ja. Hey, wat was jou nie in die hamer en buiten?
Ja, de Pedro. En je klikt niet op aan.
Incendio.
Fuck it up now.
Dis insane. Juffrou is na hartseer sy dit gedoen. Kom ons gaan draai iemand op los. Ai, die stokjes al op spaar. This fucking hectic sword of magic.
Incendio!
I've always had trouble with that spell.
Ah, why is friendly fire off? Ja, ek so ja, hy is daar 'n bietjie beter as 'n ander kant met die skill.
Keer.
Kan ek iets praat? Met die statue. Kan iets doen dus. Gaan jou praat.
Incendio!
Haha! You got a mustache! Hallo, kom maar. Let's go. Yes, kom terug. Ja, goed om te zien. Ons ek hoor hoe laat kom dit op weer se jaar van vorm beskryf. In die dag.
Jag vet inte hur snö så är en spak igen.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
I'll go, bro.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Of course he will. It's Sebastian. He knows everything.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I better follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribble doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt, but a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanting destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I'll fuck you up, Sammy. Yeah.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribbler, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Interesting. Disillusionment. خليني أسوي ريبير. كان omfatt vartan i ren disillusionment. I'm kind of invisible fans. I'm going to fucking knock you the fuck out. Ooh, that was a fucking shit. Ooh.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Zeker niet bij dan. Ik kan zeker niet die erop maken die ik weer afstaan. Denk ik aan.
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
I knew I heard someone. Out with you!
Good that I invisibility I can't. Ow. Don't fucking poke me. Wait.
Is someone there?
Yes, yes. So it's confused.
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Waar de fuck is die er?
Oh, that one's charms look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Ik weet niet. Beste woord. Ik moet niet liggen. Verkeerd zo.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Wat? Wat verschrikkelijk. Ja.
If you can't tell anything just about some peace, out of here with you!
What? I did it wrong. I did it fucking wrong, bruh.
We must remain unseen. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Silent as a grave. Ghost, don't let her see you. should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. Lumos. There must be more to this room. That's it. Incendium. Lumos. Protego. Where might this lead? Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Protego! Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio! Incendio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Levioso! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Protego! This must be the way forward, but to where? Levioso! Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Protego! Levioso! Protego! Protego! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Levioso, Incendio. Incendio, Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Levioso. Protego. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. 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 Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. 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 It is a book after all.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Yeah, that should work fine, Sleepy.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
So dit like a fruit map. I don't know what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Maar ik was weer even, maar kijk wat we. Ja. Trefjes. Oh. Ik weet er aan je bij zit. Wow.
Als eerst een onion doen.
Deze moet eens nodig. Ja. Nah, bro, it's Hogwarts. Not called Harry Potter. There's no Harry here.
No Harry, no Dobby.
Yeah, no Dobby.
Nee, maar ik bedoel, zeker, ik kan niet spelen. Nee, ik kan.
I heard an exorcism.
What am I missing?
What does it say? So 33.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Repel! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Ah, very nice.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder
Ah,
if hippogriffs like
we're gonna have
grass.
Disney.
Do we have ox? Yeah.
Hello, Garlic.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Noin osunut läs. Vartin minute takani krahkon. Kanki reveal.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in it. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll trample anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba-tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Which one?
I was imagining it already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
You still name it anders is harvest, by the way. Wat klas toe jullie het ook control.
Não tava muito não, aí só fosse.
that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Pe mine tak troll.
Oh, did you hear about the...
Shouldn't there be Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Why can't I take the rest of the potion?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
No problem. My ex was a cook.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
You can sell a perspective.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Just a second.
A well-prepared ritual wizard all...
Get the other word for it. Super favorite. Was pink.
I think I might go.
You did $5.
The potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Oh my god.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Samurai potion or samurai.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again. Oh, smell.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
I don't know, go out of the glass. I'm being self-listen.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth instantly.
Waste of time.
Missed my fucking. What are you? Oh yeah, sim. اقرب. دينا شيكا خنو ما اقرب.
راشيتا.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Dangerous.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something I found. Well, yes, if you want to sell them to see me.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
I'ma keep a lookout.
Be
I'll
on
tell
your
you when I
guard.
can snitch.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me!
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Mr. Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Protego, show us all you want.
Incendio.
Really
Yes, that's more nice.
Leviosa.
Fuck this shit. Yes, that's
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes.
Next winter, you're gonna fucking die.
going anywhere.
Je moet om met
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Leviosa.
Laat gaan we die auto moet hier aan en dan. X. Ja, als je X gebruikt dan ruk je hem nader met een Akiox.
Wow, ja.
Want Leviosa werkt niet op die borsmensen.
Dat bedoel ik met X.
Ja.
Dat ik niet druk voor daar.
Die ook is precies waarom. Yes, dan zie je daar gelijk zo'n voorbeeld voor waren.
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes.
Wacht, meneer, dit gaan niet. Daar ring het masse beslaan.
Waar is de helemaal dan?
Voel hem maar achter.
Ja, hij is fucking shushu.
Okay, you can attack him with little. You'll take this give him an attack with Stupefy. Stupefy come out. Stupefy. Wanneer jy potato, hou jy Stupefy in. Ag, potato in.
Wow.
Wanneer hy jou attack en retaliate. Nee, so, help hom. That's how you
put up more of a fight.
Dit is niet maar vooraf. Zie wat ze met hem te
dan kun je toch op de raad komen.
Zie wat ze met hem te komen. Wat hij doet.
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes. Stop right there! We can hold them up! Did you learn?
I'm not going anywhere. Incendiary.
Going after him, child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Aha! Back off! You can't hold out forever! Stop that! Just warming up. Finally put an end to that little charm.
Dat kan nog niet altijd gedaan. Ik denk dat hij aan de tempo zullen bieden.
Ja.
En ons zit niet zo meer die onze kop op.
Oh fuck, it was even midfield.
Ja, popcorn. Ik lach het.
Fuck me.
Yeah, nothing.
So it's gonna rely on skills.
Samen met dat fucking plan, maar we aan heel goed.
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ik denk wel goed.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Clumsy little fool.
Protego.
You haven't got a prayer.
Incendio. Incendio.
And I haven't even had me tea yet.
Incendio.
Had enough?
Rebellion. Protego. Incendio.
Nice try. Reductor. Did I learn that in first year, did ya?
Accio.
You little brat!
Ja, ik weet niet.
Wanneer je recht. Niet te liggen.
Dan moet je eerst fokken ons wel van aan de tafel.
Ja.
Dan we niet fokken uit wil staan ze daar aan de tafel dan nog.
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes.
Net van die pop en slecht op. Met fokken niet doen.
You know where to hide. We can hold them up.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Facciamo un suono qua,
gaan ook lang zien. Draai nog, gaan ook terug.
dan heb je al keer dan
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
I'll watch your mask fall off your face.
I see you. Hang on.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student on my dead body.
Incendio! Incendio!
You will pay for your deeds.
Fuck. I'm all fucked.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner and so close to Hogwarts.
Yep.
Ja, je kan zien mij lopen uit die school. Zie je kijk dan.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Okay.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Protego! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Incendio! That's that. Settled.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl diagram. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blake.
This looks intriguing.
Meneer Zwart mag u. Weet eerst wie is meneer Zwart?
Levioso!
Je kan hulle highlight as jy die right stick indruk. Dan kan jy soos 'n ding tag, ook en waar ek dink jy kan hom tag. Push hom met 4.
Levioso!
Haha. Push hom met 4, ek gaan brand. Why?
Protego!
Ja,
Incendio!
No. Okay, draai. Draai doen, draai.
Accio! Levioso!
What is the point of this?
Nu weer moment te gooien. Ja.
Kapot en sy sommer kan sien.
Ja. Een goeie Revelio, dus ek dink is ieder op left op die daarbij.
Revelio!
a mysterious note.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Schroeplar. Revelio.
Revelio.
Yes.
Accio.
La ocupăm.
Revelio.
Prego, ai no, da. Ah, noi ok, cană pe clămii.
Accio.
Cum plâng.
Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Figured. Lamborghini Revolter.
Revelio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Oh, that's odd.
Hierdie fireflies is ook iets werd gewees toe hulle nogal was voor huis daar. Ek weet nie hoe om hulle te kry nie. Ek maak soos 'n mixed mashed potatoes van hulle. Yes.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mention the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Harry Potter guy.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Yes, zwaar. Op de zwaar.
Accio! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso!
Dit klim op.
Ja, naar jou kom eens.
Ik kan er ook op klimmen.
Ja, maar dat kom.
Oh, oh. We kunnen hard klimmen. Fiets.
Ja, op je hart ben je nog volgen. En je iPods goed moet aanvangen. Zo dan te fucking door. No, I don't know.
Give me a go.
Incendio! Protego! Incendio!
You. No.
Protego! Incendio!
Nice. Ik laat wel eens zien hoe journey is.
Het kan bijna lang van.
Best of luck finding your pages.
Ja,
And the ring.
Ons stream het geklap, oké? Geef mij zo'n klein rukje kans, dan zal ik daar weer hoor. Ja. Weet je wat?
Kan ik een beetje vertellen?
Waar jullie?
Op die platform en dan kan je hem gelijk.
Protego! Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio!
Wat die man, ik wil niet hier water.
Ja, hij is useless in water.
En hij posing zit achter hij stond waar Piet hij oorsprong.
Ja. Die oorsprong attack hier.
The best of luck finding your pages.
Ja, hier is
The
het
ring.
kop. Gewoon van mensen lekker naderhand. Had je 4 jaar om je in volgende te maken, dan gaat het hem allemaal doen.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Ja, ik wil hem zonder one gets. Cyprus. Revolta.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next. Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Ja, kijk maar wat is hier wat ons kan vat. Dit betekent voor mij vol.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Dan moet weer iets voorbij rijden op een groot paraplu. Ik zit hier nu nog weer. We zijn gelijk in het bos gegaan.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Nie, nog niet. Maar ik sta hier ook niet in. Redelijk emotional. And hectically populated. We gaan fast travel tot bereik van Mickey. Track, maar ik kan terug naar gaan. Ja. Eerst moet ik een spel weer van je. kan een auditie voor een spel doen. Als je die van je ik.
Incendio. Incendio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Sunt omul paniere, dar сейчас у нас будет Heroes Friends. Я придумал знаки. Kan nog beginnen wanneer was hier Frans? Was van zeer Frans en dat.
Heb je het idee gegooid? Ja, kijk. Dus die pause button die kan. Ah, nee.
Van Nova Quest van hier op Solina. Ik ga van hier. Van uit dan wordt hier nou.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
else made of you. It's you.
Incendio.
Us and that woman, isn't it? Incendio! Rookwoods don't go Confringo! Incendio!
Protego. Incendio. Levioso.
Target practice. Admirable trick. Incendio!
Levioso.
Feel it turning.
Incendio. 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 Protego.
Avoiding our problems, are we?
Incendio. Incendio.
Confringo! Incendio!
You're a slippery.
The flames consume you!
I'll check your pocket.
Confringo! Incendio!
Gladly. How does that feel?
Incendio!
Allow me to put you out of your...
Confringo!
Incendio. You will pay for that. Protego.
Rookwoods don't go down easy! Incendio! Protect Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
Protego.
Incendio!
Oh, it's a bit like, being on fire, isn't it? Incendio.
Confringo!
Tricky little cake flapper.
Yes! Incendio! Confringo!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.